What's up, Average Dad fans? Welcome back to another video, and this is one that you have all been asking for. I, as you know, import many Chinese ROM devices. Well, I'd done this a couple of years ago, but I think it's time for a refresh. Having owned the Honor Magic V2 and many other Chinese ROM devices, here is how to set them up. Now, this will work for your Vivo, your Xiaomi, your Honor. Pretty much any Chinese ROM device will follow the same basic steps to get your phone from looking like this to this. Now, before we get into the setup, I just wanted to take a second to say thank you for all the support, and also making this video wasn't as easy as it sounds. I had my phone already set up working perfectly. In order to make this video, I had to erase all my content, settings, downloads, files, and then start all over. But I'd done it for you. So all I ask in return is that you smash the like button, and if you haven't already, hit subscribe. Ask any of my viewers. You're going to get honest reviews, fantastic tutorial, and lots of banter along the way. We've got live streams and member giveaways, lots of other things. And that's the other thing. If you are a consistent viewer and you feel like you want to kick back a little bit of support to me, you can hit the join button below, just a couple of pounds a month, or you can leave super chats, all that good stuff. Right, that's it. That's all I'm going to say. Let's get into the full setup now. So as mentioned, here is how my phone looks with all Google apps, my wallpaper, my settings, everything I like about the phone, but I need to make this video for you. So if for some reason you set up your phone and you don't like how you've done it, simply just search reset in the settings menu and then reset phone. You'll have to obviously erase all data and stuff, but it takes about a minute or two to do. So once you have reset your device, you will be asked to select your language, of which there are many. As many languages as you can think of, they are here, and the same with your region. So English for me and United Kingdom, but again, there are pretty much, I imagine, every single region. So don't think this is just locked to China only. All your regions and languages are there. So select your language and region and then move on. You'll have to accept all of the privacy statements and the terms of use like you do on any smartphone. If you've got any security issues, please don't worry. There are many security features built in, and ultimately even your iPhone has to listen to your microphones for Siri, so don't worry about it. Now as you're going through the menu, just read the terms, click on allow. What you will now need to do is set up your Wi-Fi. That's entirely, obviously, password dependent on your Wi-Fi network, so do that. Now what this will want to do is ask to transfer any files from your Honor ID, so you can log in using your Honor ID if you have one existing already. Now I decided to skip the Honor ID step purely because once the phone is set up, you actually need a Chinese Honor ID, so I just skipped this part for now. If you have an Honor ID or you've got an existing Honor phone, you can transfer all of the data wirelessly, but again, you're not going to be able to transfer over all your Google apps and Google accounts because this is a Chinese ROM device without the ability to install the Google Play Store. If you have a Vivo, a Xiaomi, they will all be able to transfer data from your current Android because they are allowed access to the Google Play Store. So you can see I'm just skipping this. Now obviously there's some security here, so what you have to do is set up a password, which then allows you to set up your fingerprint. I can show you this password because again I'm going to have to reset the phone after doing this. So it's a side-mounted fingerprint on the Honor. It's a under-screen display on the Vivo Fold, but yeah, you set up your security preferences on your Chinese ROM device however you see fit. So once the fingerprint is set up, again, there's some terms you have to agree to. You can see here it's asking if you want to import any data. I'm just going to set this up as a new device for the reasons I mentioned before. Now we're almost there, so hang on in there. Here is just a quick Android gestures tutorial that you'll get on all smartphones these days. So it just wants you to, swipe in from the left and right, swipe up from the bottom, swipe up and hold for your task menu. So you have to go through that tutorial. It takes about 10 seconds. And you're almost there. Again, it just wants to track your health data. And here we go. Done. You are now into your Chinese ROM device. So, what you need to do from here, click on the settings menu. This is something that I advise everyone to do. Go to the home screen settings, and in the home screen style, select drawer mode. Now, the reason for this is because all the apps by default are added to the home screen. So you've got a few pages that you have to scroll to the left. I prefer to have a drawer so that all the apps on the home screens you can long press and click remove. If you're not in drawer style, you'll not be able to remove all of the Chinese bloatware. You can see this as a large folder, so you have to go into the folder to get the remove option per app. You can't remove a folder all in one go. So take your time, remove all of the Chinese bloatware that you don't want. It goes into the drawer. From there, you can actually long press and uninstall them all. It just tidies up the phone a bit. So I'll skip forward and I'm going to access the native Honor App Store. This process works for your native Vivo, Xiaomi App Store. Because Honor don't have access to Google Play, this is a step or a few steps that you won't have to do on your Vivo or Xiaomi device. With Vivo and Xiaomi, when you go into the App Store, all you need to do is search for Gmail, download the Gmail app, and it automatically adds the Google Play Store to your home screen. There is nothing else you need to do. Click on the Google Play Store, log into your Google account like you would on any other ROM, and you're good to go. It's a full Google Play Store on your Vivo and Xiaomi devices. Because I have the Honor, I have to do some other workarounds because, again, to reiterate, the Honor V2 will not have access to the Play Store. So what I do is I go through Gspace and Gbox. Now, how to get those apps is to go to the native Honor App Store, search for either Microsoft Edge or Mozilla Firefox browsers. You can see here I'm installing Microsoft Edge. Again, in case you're wondering why, obviously you can't get Safari, that's locked to Apple. You can't get to Chrome because that's a Google. So you have to find another browser. I find Edge is probably the cleanest and easiest to use for now. Again, this is just for this part of the process. Once you've gone through the steps I'm about to show you, you can download the Chrome app. So once you've set up your Edge account, which you don't need to do, you can just skip all that. You can just use Edge without having to log into Microsoft or anything like that. Simply search for Gspace. That's it. So you can see here I've searched Gspace, hit enter, and the first option typically that comes up is Gspace. Select that, it will take you to their website. And again, the first option, I tried to zoom in there, it wouldn't, is download. Download this to your device, open the file menu, click on the file you've downloaded, and it will automatically add the app icon to your desktop or into your app drawer. So simply allow all of the functions, install the app, and once you've allowed everything and installed it, as mentioned, it will ask to add to the home screen, and that's it. Gspace is essentially a virtual environment for the Google Play Store. You can log into your Google account as normal. You can get all Google apps apart from Google Pay, only on the Honor device. It just won't work. However, with your Vivo and Xiaomi, you will be able to get Google Pay. So you can see here what I'm doing is the first app I want to install is YouTube. It prompts me to sign into my Google Play, so I'll go ahead and do that. And once you've logged into your YouTube account, it's just like any other Android device. The app is on your home screen, everything works perfectly. Now, you may have to allow the permissions in the Settings app for G-Space to add apps to home screen. So simply click on Settings, Apps, find G-Space, click on Permissions, and then you can see the option to add content to home screen. Or it may be worded slightly different on your device, but that's essentially what you're asking it to do. Once you've done that, as you can see here, I now have YouTube on my home screen, so the rest is up to you. Delete all the bloatware, add all your Google apps, put them in folders, set up how you like. If for whatever reason you're not finding G-Space as adequate enough or some of the apps aren't downloading, follow the steps to download G-Space and download Gbox. So go into your Edge browser, search for Gbox, download the file, open the file, and then you have another method of getting the Google Play Store. Now the reason I bring that up is sometimes an app will stay pending, like it's almost buffering on G-Space for a while. It eventually will work, but what I find quicker is just to go head to Gbox and download it from there. And that's it. You have set up your device. There's nothing else you need to do. You can download software updates, security updates. None of these settings will be removed. You can turn your phone off, you can turn it on. Everything will work absolutely perfectly. So there we have it. That is how you set up your Chinese ROM device to work exactly like any other Android. Now it is important to note, some Chinese ROM devices you buy from WONDA, link in description. If you are looking to buy anything, please use my link. Again, that kicks back some cash towards me to help pay for things like this. But the Honor V2 came with Google Play not installed because it's linked to Huawei in some way. When you purchase a Vivo or Xiaomi, the Play Store will be super easy to download. So you don't have to go down the G-Space and Gbox route. I just wanted to clarify and reiterate that. So again, if you found that helpful, smash the like button, hit subscribe, and until next time,